Recording. And we are recording. Okay.
Nice.
Hello and welcome back to Chaz and Janos Funkopop review, A Song of Babies and Puppies Spectacular.
Hello,
Yeah.
I'm Janos.
I'm Chaz. You know that. You know who we are. At
You
this
know
point,
who we are.
we've created many hours of content for you,
Yeah.
our loyal watchers.
Almost 50 people watch it on YouTube, the first one. So
Yeah, which, amazing. Why? We just don't know.
I did the very normal thing and scrolled through your Twitter to find this JPEG again. And then I was like, how creepy is it if I just like your old tweets that I didn't like back when you made them?
It'd be pretty funny. The thing is that I tweet so much that it takes quite a long time to scroll back.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's that special section where you can just look at media,
Yeah.
which is images.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, which took me less long because if I had to scroll through all of your very cool and good text tweets, that would have taken a while.
That's what the people say.
I would have gotten to enjoy a lot of good tweets though. So
we could have just been like, "Hey, Charlotte, can you send me over the image?" And I would have done it instantly.
Yeah, I could have done that.
But you got to see all my tweets, which is
exactly.
It's a pretty good experience to have. Okay, should we start?
I think we've been procrastinating on this for long enough because I'm not sure about how you feel. I haven't gotten a full grasp on all your feelings yet. But I personally, the way I feel is I'm dreading this because there's gonna be a lot of really tough matchups.
There are some in here that I've been thinking about, and I'm not sure how we're going to make the decision.
Yeah.
So, is there any particular rubric that we're going to use to make that really, really, really difficult decision? Okay.
So let's go through some aspects that we've been. But I think it's going to be tougher because in the previous rounds, we were only okay, is there action in it? Is there fire in it? Is there liquid in it?
Mm-hmm. The elements. The three elements.
Yeah. But now we've gotten to a point where all of them are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to determine some additional
I guess we have to really look at it and be like, does this spark joy, Do I want to touch it? Is it textural?
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel moved by it? Does it move me? When I see it, am I like, this is from a good show? Do I see it and I go, I want to own this and show my friends and tell them about it?
Yeah, that's definitely a metric that I will have to consider. If it's something, because once again, in just a few hours, both of us will have to go on the online retailer of their choice and spend real money on one of these Funko Pops.
I think we should set a price limit because the thing is, if it's super expensive.
If it's super expensive, what are we going to do then?
Well, depending on how expensive it is, we could either not buy it or we could get one between us, which we then send from person to person every now and again.
Oh, that would be fun. It's one of us can buy it, and then whenever we manage to meet each other in real life, we can just take that with us. So it's gonna be that could be the token.
Yeah, Lucy.
The token of our friendship is that we have to gift each other a cursed object every time we see each other.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, Lucy says that there's no price limit because it's the cost of fame, but she's I gotta live. gotta eat food, Lucy. I don't have an income. Yeah. Okay. I think that's fair. Should we open it up? Should we unbox?
Oh, I was gonna. Are we done with all the qualifiers? Because one of them is we're gonna have to buy it. Is it gonna be something we want to show off to our friends? Is it something that will require a lot of explanation? Because I think I want a Funko that speaks for itself.
Yeah, you see it and you're like, huh, as a great Funko.
Yeah, well, either that or, you know.
Something that you can put in like a Victorian bell jar and have on the mantelpiece.
Yes, that's perfect. Yes, that's the most accurate description for this.
Yeah.
God, I just hate seeing the shitty mountain.
Yeah, he's not good to look
I
at.
I bet that one is not going to be in the in memoriam.
You know, I think I completely forgot about him, so yeah, I don't think he is in the In Memoriam.
He looks
In
looks
Memoriam
like
is basically ones that I miss and ones that I thought were horrible, so.
Yes.
Okay.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and the other thing I was gonna say about the procedure today, what I want to do is we go through the final 8, determine the best 4,
Yes.
and then we have 4 left. I think we're gonna have to rank all 8 Funko Pops that are still in the playing from best to least best. Still pretty good because it's the final 8, but you know,
All
from
8?
number 1 to number 8.
I don't think we can do 1 to 8. That seems like a lot of time.
I mean, I think it's, you know, I think the way we can do it is we got the top 4, and then 4 to 8 we just look at all of them in one screen and quickly determine a ranking. I don't think that's gonna take too much.
Okay.
And then we can the ones that don't get into the finale of the 4, we can just do a quick matchup between those.
Okay.
And then we do the final 2,
Should we
which
do
I
the
am
In Memoriam
dreading.
before the final choice? So it's
Yes.
like just before we make that final decision.
Oh, okay, yeah, that works. Yeah,
Okay.
by that time we're gonna have like 20 people watching.
I'm certain that's going to be true. Okay, so our first decision today is already. I mean, I know they're all going to be tough, but it's Bloody Jon Snow versus Theon Greyjoy with Flaming Arrow. So good points. Love Bloody Jon Snow. Jon
Yes.
Snow with liquids on, obviously, clearly wonderful. He's great. He's fighty. He's got blood on him. Amazing.
Yes.
Theon Greyjoy with
think-
Flaming Arrow, wonderful. Curly
I
hair,
love that.
textural, expression on his face. He's knocking that arrow and he's pulling it back. It's got action. It's got panache.
So the people watching this are very strongly pulling for Bloody Jon Snow. And you know, he has been a favorite. We were like instantly fell in love with this guy as soon as we saw him.
Yes.
But I will say this is Theon. Better hair than Jon.
Better hair.
More determined facial expression.
He has eyebrows.
He has eyebrows. And the little fire at the end of the arrow is really doing it for me.
Yeah. He's got like the bow and arrow, the fire. It looks like it's flowing upwards. It's like doing good like fire physics. A lot of thought's gone into it, you know.
Yeah. For such you know, I'm not gonna say Theon is a minor character in the Song of Ice and Fire. A minor player, if you want to say, but he's certainly not a top player in the Game of Thrones.
No.
So yeah, for such a character that is, you know, not everyone's first choice of favorite Game of Thrones character that I would love to see on my TV screens, I think it's really respectable how much effort they put into him. And one more thing I will say about Bloody Jon Snow, his goatee is slightly off center and it's starting to bother me more.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the beard off center. Yeah. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, ooh. Surely it's a simple mistake, you know. You could fix it so easily.
Yeah. But all this being said, Bloody Jon Snow is just such a... It's... How do I put it?
He's an icon. He's an icon of the stream. People know
Yeah.
him. People know to talk about him. People will name themselves after him. you know?
Yeah, we're gonna have to think about how there's like out of all the things happening in this stream, very little has had such an impact on the world at large.
Yeah.
I will say,
And like
and
on my life as a
I don't
person.
think I'm exaggerating here.
Yeah.
Bloody Jon Snow hot topic is just it. People saw him and people couldn't stop talking about him.
Yeah. He's so pale. He looks like a marshmallow.
Yeah.
He's like a jam splattered marshmallow.
Yeah. He has blood on him, but he still has that iconic hand pose, where he's like, I'm ready to keep fighting.
Yeah.
Despite the blood in my face, I am not going to wash my face because there's more fighting to do, which I'm the best at.
Yeah, because he's Jon Snow. And the eyebrow thing does throw me off, because I hate the ones without eyebrows. I just think it makes them so bland.
Yeah. Let me hit you with this.
Okay.
So, the blood is a clear indication that a battle is taking place, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's probably not just butchering a pig or whatever. He's fighting.
Be, but yeah.
So who says that the fighting didn't also take his eyebrows? And how tragic is that?
That's incredibly tragic. You know when, right?
Yeah, I know when.
When the dead come to life and try and kill Joe Mormon, and John's like, oh, I gotta save him, and he sets it on fire and he burns his hand.
Yes.
Is that when he burned off his eyebrows?
Oh, that's so tragic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's canon.
Imagine if you burned off your eyebrows to save Joe Mormont and then he died anyway.
God damn it. Yeah. This is truly anyone can die in this show, including Jon Snow's eyebrows.
Yeah. And that was truly the most unexpected death of the show.
Yeah.
We can all agree that Jon Snow's eyebrows, we miss them.
Yeah.
We'd love them to
FC
come back,
chat
but
for
they're
Jon Snow's eyebrows.
They are mourned, but, he can live without them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jon Snow is a clear winner here. As much as I hate to see this Theon go.
Yeah. I am very upset because for a bit, I was tending towards Theon because I love this Theon, a lot. I think it's really cool.
So good.
But I think just for the sheer iconic nature of it, Jon Snow has to win this one.
It's gotta be.
But I'm not saying he's getting through to the final two. I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
I'm not gonna spoil much, but I think Jon Snow is gonna hit a major hurdle before he gets to the final two, and that's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I see what you mean. So we're looking here at Translucent Melisandre, Barnes & Noble, and Ghost. And Ghost was always a kind of out there contestant.
Ghost?
He won last time mainly because it was him versus Bullcrush Jon Snow, and we wanted to punish Jon Snow for abandoning his dog.
Mm-hmm. Which I still stand by.
Yeah, it was the right decision.
It was the right decision. As much as Bullcrush Jon Snow is maybe technically a better Funkopop, he really fucked up by abandoning Ghost, and we really showed it to him. So.
Yes. So, I mean, there's a clear winner here. Translucent Melisandre. I'm sure we'll talk about her more in the next round. She's beautiful. She's see-through. She is everything to me. I love her.
Yeah. I'm not even... Because the thing about Ghost is it's really not a great Funkopop. All the dogs, not very good. And I feel like Ghost kind of got here. I wish I knew sports. Because there's definitely metaphors in sports where a team that isn't very special or a sportsman who isn't very special gets through pretty far just by sheer not having like just by draw of the
Yeah, by just
of the seeding.
playing bad teams that are like worse.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Ghost is yeah. He just got so far because he always faced off against Jorah or Trent or Jon Snow Ball Crush.
So I think this isn't a competition really.
Yeah.
Lucy says, "Are you making an underdog joke?"
God, I wish I had thought of that.
You see, this
No,
is
but Ghost
why
is
I'm
not
replacing you with Lucy for
Ghost
for
is not an
future
underdog
Funko Pop.
because underdogs are like an underdog is still
Still good.
good. Yeah. And Ghost is more the fucking Ghost is nothing special. It's not a great Funko Pop, and that's just all there is to say about him. Sorry, Ghost. I do love you in the books, but
Disappointing. Poor showing from Ghost the Funko.
yeah.
Translucent Mel.
Yeah, on the ranking of Ghost from the books, Ghost the band, Ghost the Patrick Swayze movie, and Ghost the Funko Pop, I think the Funko Pop is the bottom one.
Now, this is another tricky one, because the thing is that Bran, we didn't expect him to get very far. We're like, Bran? Why would anyone want a Bran Stark Funko Pop? But I looked at this Bran with his little knife and his little fist, and he's staring right at me, and I instantly fell in love with this Funko Pop.
Yeah. This Bran is the true underdog, if we're being honest.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
Because I didn't expect any brands to come further than round 2.
No one
Here
did.
we are in the final 8. And he's still showing off a strong showing. Yeah, he has eyebrows.
Yeah. He's got eyebrows. He's got an expression, sort of, as much as Bran in the show has expressions. He's like, I'm so pissed, I'm going to stab you with my little knife. And I love that, frankly. So when I put him against White Walker with the wrinkly face on the weird donkey horse, it's tough, you know?
It's tough, but God, I think this hurts the most so far out of the final 8 matchups. What's this? Quarterfinals? I think so. Yeah, out of the quarterfinals matchups, this is the strongest one. Like this is
the toughest choice. I mean, I don't know. I thought Theon was tough for me. But this is tough because these are two very specific vibes, both that I'm a fan of.
Yeah, exactly.
This really angry with mouth White Walker and this tiny angry boy.
Yeah. We just can't ignore the fact how much this White Walker, as the chat is pointing out, looks like old angry Stuart Griffin. And I think that pulls so much for him.
It does, but also when I think, do I want angry Stewie Griffin on my mantelpiece? I'm not sure.
Oh wow, Emmanuel's watching.
Oh, hello.
welcome to hell.
Welcome, fellow host. Yeah, see, the thing is, if you're walking into the living room, okay, imagine it. I've got a fireplace. There's a roaring fire. I've got a bearskin rug, except it's not real because I wouldn't actually kill a bear and turn it into a skin. But it looks pretty sick.
Absolutely,
and
yes.
On my mantelpiece, do you want to see this sort of angry White Walker? Or do you want to see this tiny boy sitting in the middle of the mantelpiece just looking directly at you?
God damn it. That's so tough because you're making a very good point. It absolutely fits that tableau you're describing perfectly. But here's where I'm standing.
Okay.
I think for your scenario only works because of the fireplace.
Okay.
It has to be like a specific cozy fireplace situation where you need a murder child to stare directly at you. It really ties the whole scenario together.
It really does. It does tie the room together, yeah.
But if you look at the two of these and think about which one tells more of a story, I think it can't be ignored that this White Walker sitting on a fucked up donkey that is also cute. It goes back to the traditions of the New Testament. It goes back.
Oh yeah, we discussed this. The Virgin Mary on the donkey. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It reminds you of those stories. It's like it's the kind of myth stuff we love to talk about on A Song of Babies and Puppies, where this echoes like myths that have been in the world for like thousands of years, literally. And I think that's that. Like based on that alone, I think I'm leaning towards the Mounted White Walker. But God, the brand is also so good. I don't know.
I mean,
because on the other hand, when we're talking about stories, who knows a
I
better
know.
story than
That's
Bran
what I was
Stark?
going to say. Who has a better story than Bran Stark? We all know this. No one does. And he's so perfect to me. I love his rug on his knees. I love everything about him. And there is already a better White Walker that is in the running, which I know shouldn't affect my opinions.
Yeah.
But in some ways it does. I can agree that both of these could be haunted.
That's true.
Both of these Funko Pops could be possessed and come to life and just turn their heads to look at you.
I think, and I think Mounted White Walker actually could be possessed twice.
Yes.
Because both the horse and the walker could be possessed.
That'd be tough because
Bran...
I feel like they're stuck together, so they would be forced to be like conjoined.
Oh, interesting. And in either case, God, now I'm leaning towards Bran again. Because on one hand, Mounted White Walker is twice the Funko Pop for the price of one.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I love the concentrated energy of Bran Stark, just focused in his blank, determined facial expression, in which you can read anything into, and that's the beauty of, because Funko Pops have, it's a visual medium. It leans back to the origins of filmmaking as we know it, and you know about the Kuleshov effect, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
This Funko Pop, show me this Funko Pop, and then cut to an unrelated image, and cut to some food and he's hungry.
You get that association immediately, yeah, because of the sheer blankness of his face. You could stick anything in there, and it would change the meaning of the piece.
Yeah, I think actually, because we talk a lot about how Game of Thrones should be taught in film classes, but I think this Bran Stark Funko Pop should be taught in all classes.
And it should be taught in acting classes. If you want to do some Brechtian work, this is perfect.
Yeah, this is pure Brechtian.
This is pure Brechtian, yes. Bertolt Brecht, he was like, what if the piece is not about emotion, but is about meaning? And that's what this Funko Pop is. It's about meaning over emotion.
Yeah, totally.
So...
yeah, I think you've sold me on Bran.
It's Bran to me.
It's Bran.
It's Bran.
I can't believe we have to say goodbye from Mounted White Walker. I fully thought he's gonna take this, but the more I think about it, the more I feel good about the choice to put Bran into the next round.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he won't be on the In Memoriam because I've already made it, but he deserves to be on it.
Yeah.
Tough, but I think this one is easier. This next one.
Yeah.
Obviously, the creator. We love him. Conscientious objector, turtle on his hat, writer, doing his work in his room, doing his best to bring us joy.
Working so hard on the Winds of Winter, which is coming out
in 2 days now.
God damn, that's so soon. Can't believe we're gonna have it in our hands in
less than a week.
By this weekend. I have no idea how I'm gonna because I'm gonna have to read Sorcery for Who Watches the Watch. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that when I have the Winds of Winter in my hands.
Yeah, it's almost like we'll have to take a break so we can just read all the way through Winds of Winter.
We might have to. So yeah, I do love this George, and I love that he's gonna deliver the Winds of Winter to us. He's hero of the news segment, so he's forever in our hearts. But on the other hand, and I think this is poetic. Like, this is actually this is actually not even poetic. Isn't even the right word. This is Shakespearean. Because we have the creator
Yes.
against someone who isn't even his own creation because he's not in the books.
No, he's almost a rebellion of the creation outside of his control, taking him down,
Yeah.
Which is, that's some postmodernism going on there.
Absolutely. It's this is some waiting for Godot shit.
Yeah.
I love that you can just say words on stream.
Listen, this is serious stuff. We're doing analysis here. This is transformative fiction coming to life and destroying the originator of the original fiction.
Yes.
And
I think that's something to be not necessarily celebrated, but something that you must not avert your gaze from.
Yeah, you must understand it. And by doing so, understand the relationship of author and work and how it's both connected and disconnected.
Yeah.
He's Blue Darth Maul.
Yeah. We're gonna have to look up the Darth Maul Funkopop. But here's the thing. This is not just Night King. This is Night King on the Iron Throne.
Our creations are frighteningly lifelike, and ourselves inert. Yeah, I think he's got his hands out, right? And he's saying, "Come at me. I'm on the Iron Throne. This is how it should end.
This is how it should have ended." This is when people talk about how Game of Thrones season 8 was disappointing. It's because they saw this Funko Pop.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, so this is how it ends. This is a clue."
Yeah,
Mr.
they
Funko
were like,
Pop
"Oh, this is finally gonna be a good show because I will see my favorite character on my favorite throne."
Mr. Funko Pop buyer, we gave you all the clues. But they were disappointed. In which case, this is from no media. This is Funko Pop creating its own, ending.
Yes, and I think that's striking. I think that's beautiful but not in the sense of classical beauty. It's beautiful in the way how Edvard Munch's The Scream is beautiful when you look at it, because it's hideous and frightening at the same time, but there's some stark beauty in it, and I think that's what I get when I look at Night King on the Iron Throne.
It represents art as an overflow of emotion rather than as a conscious creation,
Yes.
Yeah. So
I feel very good about.
I think it's got to be the Night King
on Iron Throne to the next round.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is our final four. There.
Okay, let's rank the ones that we need to say goodbye to.
Okay, I'm just going to put them all on this one slide because it's easier. Even though this isn't necessarily what we're ranking. So we're ranking the four that went out, right?
Yes. So we have Theon.
Mm-hmm.
We have Ghost.
Yes.
We have George R. R. Martin.
Yes.
And we have Mounted White Walker. So the worst one of these, obviously, Ghost.
Yeah, fuck Ghost.
Yeah, he should have, he deserved to be given away by John, to be frank. Mm-hmm. As much as we were taking revenge on that the last time, I think he actually deserved it. He sucks.
Emmanuel says, how should Ghost make it this far? Mostly by luck, and then in the last round it was between Ghost and Bullcrush Jon Snow, and we punished Bullcrush Jon Snow for abandoning his puppy by giving it to the puppy instead.
Bullcrush Jon Snow is, in case you didn't watch the previous streams, Jon Snow riding on the dragon.
We shouldn't have to explain ourselves. So in this matchup, Ghost is probably last.
Yes, Ghost is number 8.
For me personally, because we don't have to agree on this one, it's Ghost, George R. R. Martin, Mounted White Walker, and then Theon for me.
And then Theon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I think I 100% agree with these. With this, so Yeah, that's our places number 5
Ooh.
to 8. I think these Funkos, with the exception of Ghost, all deserve, some respect for getting this far. We are very honored to have them, to have had them. I think they put up an admirable fight.
Yeah.
To be quite frank with you.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just creating final semi-final.
Lucy is very upset for us ranking Theon above cool White Walker on Donkey.
Well, Lucy, I'm sorry, but if
You
you'd been
just
with us
don't
the whole
understand
time, you would
art.
understand our connection to good,
Yeah.
good.
No, there's no accounting for taste, I guess.
Yeah. That's
And
why we're ranking them.
you are allowed to be wrong,
Yes.
but you are.
I
so
completely forgot to do a people's vote. I was going to do that, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I
That's fine.
was working too hard on the in memoriam video that you'll see in a bit. I'm sorry, Lucy.
Okay. Are
so-
we doing the in memoriam now, or are we doing the semifinals and then the in memoriam?
I think we can do the in memoriam now and then do the semi-finals.
Okay, yeah, let's do that, because I think
Ooh, wrong button.
I need to. I'm gonna need to think about those a bit more.
Okay. I'm going to play this for all you lovely people. You're going to love it. Maybe turn your volume down. Or up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, if you're listening on headphones, even if you're at your work or whatever, if you're not working home office, you're gonna need to unplug it. You're gonna turn your volume up to full. If you have family at home or pets, get them all into the room. Put this up on the biggest screen you have in your house,
Okay.
and highest quality speakers.
Okay.
Oh, fuck that guy. Joffrey, I will remember you. Normal, pretty good, not translucent though. Damn, rip Jon Snow with fluid. Oh my god, I forgot about Conan. Damn, Welsh Danny I'm very upset about, because we only learned about that character right before she went. This, I am in tears now. Tears of just seeing them, again is making me feel so emotional.
Thank you for listening to my wonderful flute playing. You don't want to know how long that took me because I had to do it in 8-bar chunks and then stick them together.
That is, damn, that's so
I
much
am
effort.
crying. I'm sorry.
So much effort for something so horrible.
You're welcome. Yeah,
I am literally
love to find
speechless.
a 5-part flute harmony music online in sheet form, and then
Mm-hmm.
not want to pay for it, so I have to get separate previews and then try play it while pausing and then scrolling down so I can do the next bit. It's good. Whew, okay, apparently Regal is $300, so good
Well,
thing
good thing,
we're
good
not
thing we
buying
killed
that one.
that.
Who would want that? That's not even in the top 4.
It's not even. That's such a bad one. Is it just regular Regal or Jon Snow on Regal?
I don't know.
Yes, Evan. Have you not
Evan.
been paying attention? We are buying the one that wins.
You're welcome for my musical poetry. I do normally play in tune.
No, but that's what the I'm famously an art and music understander, and the thing that like the normies don't understand, the people who have less distinguished taste than I do, is that it's playing in key, easiest thing in the world. First thing you learn on any instrument.
Yeah.
But making it sound bad, no, that's art.
I think that is art. It's got to sound bad, but in the right way, where it's competent enough that it's recognizable, but it's also bad. So you're all welcome. Okay, should we get onto this last matchup before the final 2?
I would love to keep talking about your art and how great it is.
Me too. That is my favorite thing to do. But, it's time.
But yeah, we cannot procrastinate for much longer.
It's time to take some acid and experience ego death, which is all I need to do. And get on to what we're here to do. I'm sorry, I feel kind of hysterical. Okay.
This is gonna be a slaughter. This is going to be. I am not ready to make the next decision.
I am.
Okay.
I know what I'm gonna choose.
I think. Here's the thing. I also know, but it hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts so much.
Listen, it hurts me. It causes me pain. I know it's going to upset members of our audience. But, this is what we're here to do. We can't give the prize to all of them. That's not how this works.
It's just not how it works. Stop writing us in. It's not... this is not, I know millennials are like, I want a participation trophy. But this is not a stream for snowflakes. This is a serious Funko.
This is for serious people who love to make serious decisions, such as me, famously good at making good decisions. And, we've already discussed Bloody Jon Snow a lot when we were making that first choice today. We didn't discuss Translucent Mel in detail because it was such an easy
It was such an easy choice.
But she's beautiful and perfect, so there's not that much to say. And to me, it's gonna be Translucent Melisandre.
Yeah, she has eyebrows, and they're red. She has 3 eyelashes on each eye.
Yes.
Both things that Bloody Jon Snow just doesn't have.
No.
She has a little fire staff, which is much more powerful than Jon Snow's
The fire
sword.
is also red inexplicably. It's not even like fire colored. It's like translucent red.
Yeah.
She's got sleeves and they're dipping and they get lighter at the edges because she knows how to choose fashion. Her hair is perfect and beautiful and red, and people with red hair are obviously always superior. And
absolutely.
Even though she has no mouth, there's still an expression on her face. She
doesn't. That's the thing about Translucent Melisandre. She doesn't need a mouth.
She doesn't need one. She has no mouth, yet she speaks to me, to my heart.
There's just so much. This is... When people talk about art, there's there's that intangible thing that is so hard to explain, that like special feeling you get when you
What
feel like
Walter
you're.
Benjamin calls the aura of art. Yes.
Yeah, I know Walter Benjamin. I've read that.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair to employ my media studies degree, he would not argue that Funko Pops have the aura of art because they're mass produced, and that was his argument.
Yeah.
But I think he was wrong.
Yeah, well, that was kind of his argument, yes. But on the other hand, aura is something you get when you see something that you are overwhelmed by, even if it's
Yes.
not in its true, authentic
It moves you to your
presentation.
core.
It's almost like the authenticity comes from the aura as well as the aura from the authenticity. In which case, this is a very authentic Melisandre to me.
Absolutely. And once again, this Jon Snow's beard is
It's just off center. His
off
beard is off
center.
center, and I hate to just notice it all the time.
Yeah. I would. And once again, if someone comes over to me and I have a bloody Jon Snow on my table, they're like, "Oh, do you like Jon Snow?
Yeah.
He's kind of lame." And I would say, "Well, he's bloody, he's cool, he's hot topic." Yeah, but and I would be right, but it would take some explaining.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think this translucent Melisandre needs any explanation. Like, even if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, even if you have no idea who she is, if someone sees this on my desk, they would say, "Janos, you have the best taste in the world."
Yeah, they would give you a promotion immediately. They would say, this shows beautiful taste, excellent strength of feeling, a warm heart, and they would be right. And I think it's going to be translucent Mel.
It's got to be.
I'm very sorry, everybody.
Sorry for all
stands
the
bloody
Jon Snow stands.
He put up a great showing. He got really far.
Yes,
this isn't. Listen, this isn't saying that he's bad, because he's obviously not. He's beaten out. I don't know how many Funko Pops, because I can't remember how many there were originally.
I think like 126.
He's beaten 126 Funko Pops. Fucking hell. Well, not 126, but like 100 something, 22 to get here.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad showing, That's an excellent effort put in.
Yeah.
You just couldn't.
But just like on the TV show, when people are thinking Jon Snow is gonna become king at the end, and then they really subverted our expectations by making Bran king. It's just like that, but good, because the ending of the TV show wasn't good.
Yeah. The chat is annoyed because they're on our side, but I'm showing compassion, so
look,
shut up.
Chat, the thing you're gonna need to understand is that our regular streams had like 30-something Funko Pops, and this one only has 8. So we're gonna have to talk about these as long as we can, so we can later tell everyone that we streamed Game of Thrones Funko Pops for like 8 hours.
Yeah. And it's important that we have that, so I can put it on my CV and future employers can be like, wow, you're really good at communications, and I can be like, maybe.
I'm gonna write in the... Fuck, I should have verified with the Guinness World Records Committee beforehand, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the longest time 2 people have talked about Game of Thrones Funko Pops.
I think you're right. I mean, it's all filmed and on YouTube, so it's verifiable. Yes. I mean, that's maybe true. You'd have to do it all at once, though. Okay, so it's Translucent Mel. It's time for our next matchup.
Yes.
And the final one of this round, which is 2 enemies. One is trying to kill the other. The other is trying to kill the one.
They're both sitting, that's true.
They're both sitting. Happy sitting, and they're
sitting.
They're both like really good. They're both looking directly at me.
Yes. They're maybe the same person.
Yeah, there's conspiracy theories that they're the same, so it's only right that these 2 are facing off against each other.
Yeah. Now, there's a few things that sets these 2 apart. One of them is mouth.
Yes.
Which can't be overlooked.
No, you can't
The other
overlook a good
thing,
mouth. That's true.
which I think matters more to me in this second, is blue.
Blue.
It's just, I think that's giving a few points to Night King already.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Bran is looking more comfortable. He has a knife, which the Night King doesn't have. On the other hand, does the
But-
Night King need a knife?
Does the Night King need a knife? He's sitting on like 100 bazillion swords.
That's true. Just by number of blades, Night King on the Iron Throne would win.
Yeah. I think the Night King on the Iron Throne would be cuter if his feet didn't touch the ground. I think that would be cool. I think that would be really good.
Now that you mentioned that,
That would just
Yes.
be adorable.
because I was like, I gotta be honest, my immediate reaction for this was Night King on Iron Throne. But now that I think about his feet, I'm noticing that it's maybe not as much of a perfect Funko Pop as I thought, because
Okay.
if his feet didn't touch the ground, it would be like one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I would weep. I would weep real tears.
I would weep, and I wouldn't be ashamed to weep on stream.
No. I mean, I could weep at any moment.
And you did it earlier when
Only a tiny bit. After watching the memoriam video, which was very emotional for me. But
absolutely.
he's not perfect. But maybe it's the flaws that give him life and give him soul.
That's true.
Give him a reality, I look at his like asymmetrical Darth Maul horns, and I'm like, this could be a real guy. This could be a real friend.
This could be, yeah, exactly. He has all the, he has so many character traits that we love in our real life friends. And if I had him on my desk, I would consider him a real friend. I would talk to him about my feelings and my problems.
Yeah, I probably would as well, to be honest. I'd be like, hey, Night King, what do you think I should work on my dissertation or watch more anime? And he would just look at me, and I would know the answer, which is to watch more anime.
Yeah. Work on my dissertation or
do a Funko Pop stream.
do a Funko Pop in memoriam video.
Exactly. Should I do a 5-part flute harmony of the Game of Thrones theme tune, but slowed down to 40 beats per minute? And the answer is always yes.
Yeah. Now here's the question. Would Bran be able to provide you these answers?
Bran would say nothing. He would just watch me silently, knowing that things will work out for him.
So which of those is more valuable?
I don't know. This is very tough because I love Bran.
This is so tough.
But I am leaning towards the postmodern aspect of the Night King on the Iron Throne.
Yeah, the thing is, the Night King on the Iron Throne tickles me more conceptually. I do hate the Iron Throne, like, in general. I think it's not a great design, but put the Night King on it and I'm clapping.
Yeah. It is very funny that he's basically, like, half the size of the Iron Throne, just showing how tiny the Iron Throne really is.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, it should be like a big scary throne, but that would be in a good adaptation of A Song of Ice and Fire, and we just simply didn't get that, and we would be lying to us if we said that if we wanted a book accurate Iron Throne.
Well, having
It's simply just not the case.
having a show invented character on my desk, considering that I do a podcast that is about the books, not the
Yes.
show, would be very funny.
It would be a great ironic twist.
Yeah, and I
And
love
we
to
love
I love
those.
to do irony, so
Yeah, exactly. Like as Raina says, a painful reminder of what could have been.
yeah, sort of
And-
wistful.
Yeah, I'm
wistful
thinking
Funko.
about the great speech he would have made in English when he sat down.
I like to think he just would have opened his mouth and like foghorn noises would have come out. I think that would have been really good.
That would have been pretty funny, but I would have liked if he had just said "Winter is here, Khaleesi,"
Yeah, me too.
or Cersei. I don't know. Maybe Cersei would have been. How come Cersei never met the Night King? That's so sad. They would have been such great friends.
Yeah, it's possible. I think he has a great personality, the Night King.
He does. I'm just imagining, Cersei sipping on her wine and the
Yeah.
Night King sipping on like some blue liquid. And
That's a very good image. I think it would have been good. But she would have been uncomfortable because she couldn't seduce him. And that's what she does because she's a woman.
because she's a woman. She's epic. She's a girl boss. Yeah, whereas on the other hand, Bran Stark, if the Night King is a painful reminder of what could have been,
Bran Stark, he's
Bran
a painful
Stark-
reminder of what is.
oh, what is, yeah.
Yes. God, you're so right. Okay, as much as it pains me, I think it's got to go to the Night King on the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
And didn't we always know it would end up like this? Didn't we know?
It's poetry, but let's talk about places 3 and 4 for a second. Let's decide between. Oh, this is tough too. Bran Stark versus Bloody Jon Snow. This is so tough. Fuck. This is even harder because between John and Mel, I knew it was gonna be Mel. Between Bran and the Night King, it had to be the Night King. But Bloody Jon Snow versus evil Bran Stark.
Again, this matchup is personal, and to me, I rank it Bloody Jon Snow and then Bran because I love Bran. I love this Bran Funko Pop just so much.
Oh, you mean Bran above Jon?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. It's the same way as you can be like, I get why, you can be like, I get why fucking In the Aeroplane Over the Sea is the more accomplished album and the more critically acclaimed, but I like Avery Island.
Yeah, I have a stronger connection to Avery Island. So, yeah, to me, Bran is third of all Funko Pops. And it's okay to disagree with me. I don't mind, but that, just to me, it's my truth. I'm speaking my truth. Oh my gosh. So, goodbye, Bloody Jon Snow. Goodbye, beloved Bran.
Goodbye, my friends. It has been an honor to have both of you on this journey. And you put up an incredible fight.
And a privilege.
But this is...
And here we are at the end.
This is just right.
This is sort of instinctively. This is how I knew it would always be. The Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah, exactly. This is a Song of Ice and Fire. Two players, their arms out, spread wide to embrace us, the viewer. Their eyes meeting our eyes. Their bodies turned towards us.
Yes.
Ice on one hand, fire on the other. One ridged by spikes, the other with softly draping red material. This is how it was always gonna end. This is the finale of A Song of Ice and Fire.
It is. And there's so much rich mythology hiding behind both of these. The Ice God versus the Red God. Mm-hmm. The others versus R'hllor.
Yes.
Azor Ahai.
Sort of sad how the green magic didn't get very far in this.
Well, that's kind of David and Dan's fault.
Yeah. Listen, don't get upset about who wins because, they're both winners in my eyes.
Yeah, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Exactly. Is what I always say, and
that's
no one has ever said that before.
Funko Pop streams. Yeah. This could have never happened. We could have gone through our lives and never have done these streams, but we did, and isn't that a wonderful thing?
And many people were doubting us when we first announced we're going to do this.
Mm.
They said, that's impossible. There's too many of them, and they're just hideous.
They're all awful. And we were like, you say that, but maybe amidst these 100 26 Funko Pops.
Yes.
There are some there's some beautiful ones, and we just got to find them, you know?
Yes, you have to dig through. You have to dig through the Shutitirian and Mountain Funko Pops to find the true gems.
Yeah.
And these are, I think we made the right decisions. These two are the best that they represent the best that can come out of Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Just as a concept. I will go further. I will say it's the best that can come out of best that can come out of collectible figurines, you know? The best that can come out of pop culture.
Yeah.
And maybe out of art, just in general.
I agree.
I really feel like my life represented by these two.
I really
honestly.
feel like I've been changed by these streams. And I feel grateful to these two specific Funko Pops for allowing me to feel moved by them, you know?
Yeah. I'm grateful that they made me feel anything again. It's like I learned how to love again, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like my heart was broken and it was pandemic and I was like, maybe I will never see another friend. And yet here are two new friends that I've learned to love, you know?
Absolutely. And I fully agree.
So I know
And with all this being said, yes.
I know who I'm going to choose.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if it's going to be the same as you, but
Yeah, should we say it at
the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Translucent Melisandre. Yeah, I think it's been like in the deepest corners of my heart. I knew this from
the start. Me too, I think.
From the first stream, like as soon as we first saw her.
I was like, this is beautiful. This is a perfect item. I desire it. I need it. It has to be in my room.
Yeah.
I need one. And as much as I love this Night King, and I do love this Night King, but this Melisandre is she's just perfect to me, you know?
She is.
I think the amount of love I have for her can be shown by how little I can like describe what I love about her, because it's just everything.
Yeah. And I think it is also like a perfect essence of our podcast.
Okay.
Because, as much as we love the Night King, he's not in the books. And the Iron Throne doesn't look that great. And it's like, an incredible what if. Mm-hmm. But I think Melisandre stands for, and especially in her translucent beauty, she stands for what we love about these books.
Yes. I agree. She's mythical. She's cool. She's a bit mysterious. You're like, this has a deeper meaning that I don't understand. Yet at the same time, she's very human. And she has all these like true human emotions that you connect with.
Exactly. And she's a woman, but she's not like the D&D written female characters. She's a complex character.
Yeah. You're like, is she evil or is she just doing what she thinks is best? You know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what evil is. A lot of the time, it's just people not understanding what the right thing to do is, and so making bad decisions.
Yeah, exactly. Damn.
And that's why she's the most human of all the Funko Pops.
Yes. When we will have this on this translucent Melisandre, I think it's gonna make our podcast recordings very special. To talk about Davos chapters, and later, the John chapters in Dance where Melisandre is there. Mm-hmm. And like really, or when she gets her own POVs, or her one own POV. I think it's gonna make those recordings very special.
I think, just doing a Melisandre POV chapter with her there watching me from the desk will definitely be like, it will definitely improve things, and it will fill me with the creative spirit that I need in order to like, perform at my best. Are you searching the price?
Yes.
Okay. Now
Lucy already sent us some links.
Okay. How
But
expensive?
I also went on like German Amazon. This is okay. So no, it's fine. This looks a little different in this image on Amazon than the image we've had on our streams.
Okay. That's scary.
But it's still Transmail, so yeah.
This has been our stream, and it's come to this point,
Yeah. The one Amazon link I found on German Amazon is like 30 euros, which is good, but plus 20 euros shipping. So
God
it's
damn it.
50.
Well, we're gonna have to do some like complex shopping to try and
Yeah,
find one
I do
that's
think
like
so.
affordable, and maybe we'll have to go to like the dark recesses of eBay, but we'll find
I'm
it.
not
We'll
looking
find at
forward
least
to
one.
that, but yeah, the things, I think Translucent Melisandre is worth going onto pages such as eBay, as
Yes.
much as I dread going on there.
Yeah, it's worth it just to own her. Although you can't truly
Yeah,
own
exactly.
her, you like are friends with her.
Oh no, you're gonna be owned by her when you buy her, but that's okay.
That's okay with me. I'm pleased with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're at the end. I can't believe we made it.
I can't believe, happy with minute. I can't believe we made
yeah.
it this far.
Uh-huh.
How are you feeling?
Sort of sad.
Yeah.
Feel empty. I feel like I've killed so many children, and I know it's worth it to reach this like final decision.
It's just incredible to have. I don't know. It's the classic bittersweet thing. When you do a play, and after the final performance, you feel empty afterwards.
Yes.
That it's over now.
Yeah.
But then you start to think back on it, and you feel so proud of what you've accomplished.
Yeah, you're like, this will make a beautiful memory that I can review at any time on the terrible DVD recording of the play that I was in.
Exactly.
And this is the same in that we can go back and watch the recording at any time.
Yeah.
And relive that memory,
Relive the journey.
Rewatch the In Memoriam video at any time. Feel emotion.
Yes.
Experience how it is to exist in this world where, you feel emotion for fleeting minutes and then they become memories, but the memories themselves give you emotion. And so, that's how we live as humans.
I do think I don't know how you feel about this, but I think this is one of the proudest accomplishments we have achieved in our lives.
Probably. Sometimes it's
gonna be up there with you know what? I think this is more meaningful to me than getting my bachelor's degree.
Yeah. I'm gonna finish my master's and they're gonna give me that certificate and I'm gonna be like, this is great, but it's not like the time that I chose Translucent Melisandre as the best Game of Thrones Funko Pop, and that's okay.
Yes.
That's okay.
That's just how life is.
Yeah.
Sometimes the biggest accomplishments you do aren't the ones that... Because here's the thing, like finishing university is like, you're still part of the machinery of academia, in a way also like a capitalist machinery of, putting people through a system of education and...
Based on collecting money, yeah.
Yeah, and then, releasing them onto the job market.
Whereas Funko Pops have nothing to do with capitalism.
Funko Pops are, yeah. No, this is the difference between art and commerce, right?
Okay.
Like, these all have a price. But like, the artistic and personal value they hold is so much higher. So...
Yeah.
I think And my other point was like, we did a value to society,
Yeah.
whereas
Who
with
benefits?
finishing your education, what value does it give?
Who
Like,
benefits from
it's gonna
having
be
a degree in archaeology and ancient history when, people do benefit materially from me deciding which is the best Funko Pop?
absolutely.
Yeah. I think this is a good conclusion, and
Yeah. On that note, I'm feeling like a sense of calm inside me now.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel very serene.
this is the most I felt at peace in like weeks.
Mm.
I wish I could like conserve this moment forever inside me.
I mean, in a way you can when you've bought the translucent Melisandre, and every time you look at it, you can imagine that sense of calm.
You know what? That's true.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everyone for
Anyone want to watch the
tuning
In
into this
Memoriam
stream.
video one more time?
Sure. You're gonna have to put up the In Memoriam in like a separate YouTube video.
Yeah, I was gonna. God, that first note, amazing. R.I.P. Tyrion. Remember normal Mel, amazing.
God, fucked up Stan is still a challenge every time I see him. Me mate Onion Dave.
Yeah, me my onion dive.
Upsettingly choked. I do feel sad about Night King on Icy Viserion. I think that was a good one. Oh no, my stream is lagging.
Ooh, mine too. Oh no.
It's good again, I guess. Oh wait, no, it skipped back like I don't know what.
Yeah, mine froze for a minute. It's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
I just want to look at my beautiful boy again because I like to look at him. You know, I thought he could have made it. Damn.
Beautiful. Well.
And Finn, yeah.
Thanks for
watching and coming with us on this journey. This was this was a lot of fun, and I'm glad you came with us and watched this with some reason.
Thank you to you, Chaz, for bearing this, accompanying me on this journey, helping. Yeah, I think we did get great work together.
You know,
needs to be said.
I was truly overjoyed to be here. This was a lot of fun.
Big same.
Yeah, so
God, it's hard to end the stream when you had so much fun, but we need to reach the end.
Yeah,
we have to. We can't stream forever.
No, if we stop streaming, do we die in real life? Yeah.
Should we briefly talk about what's to be expected from us in the future?
You can. What is to be expected from us in the future?
I guess we haven't fully decided yet, but we're definitely, I think we like Funko Pops, great resource for streaming. But this was such an emotional journey
Yeah.
that we're gonna need to take a break from Funko Pops for at least a week, maybe longer. We might come
Probably
back to them and rate different Funko Pop franchises.
Yeah.
But this needs to remain a special experience. So
Yeah. But we will possibly return with more Funko Pop ratings in the future. So look out for those.
Yeah. But maybe you'll see some other content. I don't know. We've been talking about streaming the Discworld games.
Yeah.
So maybe we can do that. And if not, you'll still find us in the podcasting space.
Yeah. You'll always find us in the in the stream. Listen to a song of Babies and Puppies as well.
Yes. Listen to Watches the Watch.
Yeah, we're doing some fun cult videos for our cult podcast for our Patreon, which is fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta end this. We gotta kill this.
We gotta kill this. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We love every one of you. Bye.
Every single one of you.